You can sell this for 700, 1 million, 2 million, 10 million to 80 million. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Reetahh and this is Tea Spill with Reetahh, where we talk about things concerning health, lifestyle, and Christianity. So for today, I'm going to be talking about things you should know before moving to Abuja. So far from the little time I've spent here, this is what I can say for those of you that want to or have the option of moving to Abuja. To do this video, I'm going to be doing my makeover and we'll be talking. It's going to be like a conversation between me and you. Please don't forget to like this video. You can do that right now as you're watching this video. Please just click on the like button. If you are new here, welcome. You are very much welcome. Feel at home. And let's just get into the video. So a few months ago, I moved into Abuja for my NYSC. There's a video I made about my experience in Abuja. I'll put the link somewhere here or wherever it usually appears. I know that there's some people that are watching this video and they're like contemplating, should I come and serve in Abuja? Should I move in my family to Abuja? There's really a lot to know, and I will just talk about them on the different subtopics: security, accommodation, transportation, feeding. So Abuja is actually a very nice city to live in. It's beautiful, it's big, and it's where you get a lot of opportunities as well. I did my internship in Calabar. I spoke about that in a video where I talked about answering questions about me. If you've not seen that video, you can go and check it out. So in that video, I mentioned some things about my internship that I was currently doing at that time. So I think I was running up that period. Yeah, that's why I don't really have much videos on my internship program. So I did that in Calabar, and I was like, I need a change of environment. But before I moved here, I already knew what I was getting into. I already knew how Abuja life was going to be because I've paid frequent visits here. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is security. The situation of the country right now is actually not safe. Before, Abuja used to be okay, manageable and all. Now Abuja is like red zone. Well, some places in Abuja because of the whole insecurity and everything. So if you're coming, you need to know what you're getting into. There's high rates of kidnapping, robbery. If you're working in town, maybe your house is far away from town, you have to leave your workplace early to make sure you get home on time before 6 p.m. Because if you're out after 6 p.m. and you're using normal transportation like taking a taxi, maybe you don't have a private car, it's really not safe. It's just best to be at home before 6, latest 7 p.m. just to be on the safe side and avoid stories. Nigeria generally is not even safe. If you want to come, even using the roads are not safe, honestly. If I thought you want to go a very far distance, it's best to go by air. So that's just that for security. The next is accommodation. Well, accommodation actually depends on the area you're staying, because there's some areas in Abuja that are actually expensive, and there's some areas that are quite affordable. You can see houses of like 200, 250 in places like Kuje. So if you're coming into Abuja, maybe for NYSC to settle down, you need to find areas where fits your pockets. The thing will now be the issue of transportation, where you're walking to where you're staying and all. But the places where accommodation is quite expensive are areas like Gwarimpa, Asokoro, Wuse, all those areas. Houses are quite expensive. So for a bedroom apartment, you can be seeing prices like 700,000 naira to 1 million, and the prices are actually on the high side. So it all depends on your budget. You can see houses for 200, 250,000 naira. Depending on the area you are, you can see houses for 700, 1 million, 2 million, 10 million to 80 million, depending also on the area and the size of the house and everything. Now moving on to transportation. When I first came, I didn't really know. Most people that come to Abuja actually don't know how to get to certain places, because it's not really easy to find your way and all. So when I first came, I was using Bolt until my pocket started reading red. I mean, if you actually have the money, you can be using Bolt every single day to wherever it is that you want to go to. But Bolt is actually quite expensive here as compared to where I'm coming from. Anyway, everything sure depends on where you're working and where you stay. If you're working close to your house, transportation will not be a problem for you. But if your workplace is far from where you live, it might be a little bit of issue. So as I was saying now, I used to use Bolt when I first came. Even when I finally got my PPE and everything, I usually use Bolt, Store, Bolt, Fro. Man, it wasn't easy because where I work is actually like 30 minutes from where I stay. So using Bolt every day to and fro, you can imagine the distance and imagine how much they would collect from me. I told myself, babe, see, you're going to be in this place for a year. You cannot afford to be paying this amount of money for 1 year. On top, how much are you even getting as a copper in the first place? I had to find out how to find my way using public transportation, although public transportation is actually not safe too. Well, anyway, nowhere is safe in this world. Even the boat that you use, you're not even sure how safe it is. I mean, we are hearing stories of people being kidnapped inside boats and all. I'm always very alert. Like, I don't want something that I'll just go and enter one chance now. So I'm always like alert and shining my eyes. Long and short is that transportation is expensive, but if you're like using a taxi, boarding a public taxi, it's actually, the transportation is not bad. Like, you can be entering a taxi of like 200 naira and the distance is quite far, or like let's say 300 naira to a far distance and all. You could pick one drop, you could pick 2 drops depending on the area you're staying again. So using public transportation is actually affordable. So next on my list is feeding. Feeding is actually expensive. I remember one time I went to the market to buy stuff to cook, our native soup now, afang. I went to get the stockfish, and I mean, the stockfish I would get in Calabar for like 500 naira, I was seeing that for 1,000 naira. That's twice the price. I also remember that time I went to the market to get yam, a tuber of yam, just one small chunkulum yam like this. They're telling me 1.5. I was like, what? No, that's actually quite a lot. So that's basically it for the feeding. So let me just say, feeding is fair. That's if you are actually cooking, not eating out, because eating out is a whole another discussion of its own. Finally, I'll be talking about lifestyle in general. Abuja is actually a very chilled place to be. If you want to enjoy Abuja, just have money. That's just it. Have money, because there are so many like nice fun places to go to. But if you don't have money, you will not enjoy those places. So that's basically it for this video. I'm not discouraging anybody from coming to Abuja or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys what to expect and all that. If you want to actually move to Abuja, you need to be financially prepared, mentally prepared, and otherwise. So guys, that's a wrap for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my final look. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.